Good morning. A message has been trying to reach you. Have you been watching? Have you been listening? You cannot deplete or neglect yourself into abundance. It creates states of lack. Your abundance is trying to reach you. You cannot deplete yourself into it. Self-care creates the space for the magic to come in. You are the lighthouse. How can the ships come in if your light is dim? The energies want you to take time to nourish yourself. Feed yourself. Feed your spirit. Feed your mind. Feed your heart. Feed your body. Feed it with what is made of love. Abundance is the overflow. How can it overflow if your cup isn't full? So take time to fill your cup today. Abundance grows where faith flows. So release the expectations and trust that it is coming. Everything is possible, and you have to have faith in this. Nothing outside of universal truth is true. Everything is permitted, but nothing is true. Just because you perceive it does not make it true. You are the meaning maker. You assign the meaning to what you perceive. Only universal law is true. Everything outside of universal truth is perceived truth, making it possible, but not necessarily true. So be very discerning about what your perception is trying to tell you, and cultivate your garden. Feed yourself well. Nourish the truth within you. So back up, get out of your ego, the addictions to feed and the mouths to pay. Get out of those and feed yourself. Question the expectations that you have about how it has to be that are based on how you were taught, and allow your perception to see the possibility. You will not see opportunity if you are approaching things from a state of lack. So you cannot deplete or neglect yourself into abundance. See the other side. Rest, digest, reflect, and eliminate what no longer serves. What is in you that is in the way needs to be eliminated. So cultivate your garden well. We are each other's catalysts, mirror, and lesson in love, starting with yourself. Disclosure leads to dissolution of the illusion of control. Do you love others enough to appreciate them for bringing the lessons to you that you needed to build agency and discernment? Do you love others? Do you love others enough to see that even where they have served as trigger, as catalyst, as demon, as entity, whatever dark shadow they appeared to you as, do you love them enough for bringing the lessons to you that you needed in order to cultivate agency and discernment? You got yourself here because of what they brought towards you to learn. Do you love others enough to appreciate them for the lesson that you hated to learn? This is the work. This is how we are judged. Our body keeps the score, and our subconscious keeps track of all we observe. The truth at the center of all lessons on love is that you cannot lie to yourself. That is the blasphemy of the Spirit. The Holy Spirit within you is to try to deceive and trick and lie to yourself. That's why self-love is the key. To self-love starts here. So again, you cannot deplete or neglect yourself into abundance. You cannot lie to yourself and expect to receive, because we receive according to what we are. You cannot deny your own spirit. Self-care begins with attending to your perceptions and your walk in love. It is not about spa days and naps, though the body does need those. But the real work is in how you are cultivating your mental garden. Your body is the reflection of the score you are keeping. Rest is active. It is inward. It is returning to spirit intentionally, with the outside noise reduced, in order to receive and see in your thought and desires your own inner weather, where your truth lies in love. Are you aligned with love, or are you feeding fear? So you can eliminate where it does not, aggressively if need be. The war was always within, and the enemy wants your life. Control, if you are seeking control, makes you accountable for every step of it. So release and flow, and remain true to yourself about the love and about your perception. Nourish your own understanding. Learn well the lessons others gift you, as it fuels your growth. Love your neighbor for the lesson they bring that nourishes your understanding and catalyzes your own heart's expansion. Embrace the introspection and know that every shadow moved out of the way clears room for more love to flow and more abundance to come in. You are creating heaven on earth, a place your love can thrive. Define, form, and measure. Align your vision with your mental constructs. Am I holding the highest vision? I define in order to create. It was the message that I got coming through this morning. A lot of it was hard to read because I write these things in the middle of the night when I wake and have ideas flowing. Pay attention today where those themes of nourishment and love are coming up and calling you into reflection. We are at a threshold point, and this call to nourish your soul, nourish the love that is within you, is asking you to just step back, reduce the noise, let the wind blow. It is clearing space so that you can see what shadows still remain unaddressed and buried deep. The observer, the judge, the one who keeps the score is within. And if you reduce the noise around you, you notice what your attention and your perception and your presence are currently aligning with, you will be able to see where your standard values and principles are not aligned with the message of love. So clear the noise. Take active rest, where you are reflecting on the weather that is passing through your mind. If you don't like the weather, you have the ability to change it. Like the wind blowing it through, you have the ability to clear it and let the light shine in. Find summer in your heart and find ways to bring that into form. But you can't do that if you are pursuing our addiction to urgency, our addiction to perform in order to please those around us. So reduce the noise. Take the time to rest, reflect, digest, and eliminate, and nourish what you want to grow. I love you.